we deal with those freezing temperatures this week, many of you might be cranking up the heat or breaking out those space heaters.
That's right, but staying warm can come with increased risks. Before you bundle up, our James Giles on your side tonight with ways to stay warm and cut down on the risk of fires and other serious injuries.
With the seasons changing, local fire officials say they're bracing for the possibility of more fire-related calls. Over in Alabaster, the fire marshal says usually when the temps drop, that number tends to rise.
We have a lot of fires every year as a direct result from space heaters.
And according to Fire Marshal Thomas Lamb, most of the time it's preventable.
You want to keep the heater at least 3 feet away from anything that can burn. If you're buying a new heater, you would like to choose one with a thermostat and some kind of overheat protection. You want the heater on a solid, flat surface.
And you want to make sure it's out of the way of foot traffic in your home.
You want to make sure your heater has an auto shut off in case it turns over or gets knocked over by a child or something like that.
So if you haven't used your furnace in a while, if it hasn't gotten cold enough for your furnace to come on, you're probably going to notice a little bit of a smell.
Over at On Time Service in Vestavia Hills, company president Kerry Atkins says that burning smell is not always something to be concerned about unless it lasts for more than a few minutes. He points out what you should be concerned about is carbon monoxide getting into your house if you use a gas furnace.
So there's a heat exchanger in your furnace, and so there's a flame under that heat exchanger. It heats up the heat exchanger, and then we blow air across it, and that's what makes warm air come out of the vents. All that's great as long as the heat exchanger is intact.
Sometimes they'll get cracks from constantly heating and cooling your home.
When they get cracks in them, they need to be replaced because that's when you have the danger of carbon monoxide getting into the system, and then your heating and cooling system just circulating that through the house.
Atkins recommends getting a carbon monoxide detector in your home. He also says if you start to smell gas, shut the whole system off and call a professional to come check it out. Reporting in Birmingham, James Giles, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.